The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Frisco RuffRiders and the Midland Rockhounds. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Max Stone will be tasked with the starting pitching assignment for the away team. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Into the box now, Sergio Rubin. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. And we are underway here this evening as the first pitch misses for ball 1. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Starting to get a bit chilly here tonight. 57 degrees at game time. Now the 1-1 pitch is taken for strike 2. Slider strike 3 called as the leadoff man is set down looking to open up the ball game. Time now to give you a look at the batting order for the visiting squad. Dero, what you got on this lineup tonight?
Matty, I know I'm stating the obvious, but the middle of the order has to come through today. You got guys that are playing way above their pay grade on the periphery, and it's time for them to look and see the big boys do their job.
Now at the plate, Brock Lopez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And that's waved at and missed for strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Ramirez takes charge out there and he stays with it for the second out.
Right fielder, Jason Hatton.
Now at the plate, Jason Hatton, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Favorable call in there for a strike. Popped him up. Ramirez shading to his right, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Nothing doing here in the opening half inning. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1, no score. Sylvester Van Buren takes the mound for the home team in this contest. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matt, this guy is a real good 2-seam fastball, and you'll know if it's good because he'll have good run and sinking action to his arm side. He'll throw it to all 4 quadrants of the plate, and he needs that pitch to be effective in this game here today.
So striding in, Broderick Doyne. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that's through for a hit. So we'll see if they have something in the works here with the leadoff hitter aboard and a guy that can really handle the bat in the number 2 spot.
Hey, this game's starting off exactly the way they wanted to. Leadoff single in the bottom of the first after their pitcher went out there and threw a donut on the board. Boys are flying around.
In now, Tom Shim. He swings and sends it in the air to right center field. Now a reach, and he takes a tumble here, but hangs on for the first out. A chance now to take a look at how the home team lines up in this one. Mark, what do you have on this group in front of the home crowd tonight?
Well, Matt, the key for me to success for this lineup is they got to be willing to come through in big spots. They got to stick to the game plan. Somebody's going to have to get a knock with 2 outs and find a way to not leave base runners stranded.
The second for 1, on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. An inning in the books tonight, still scoreless here on the show. Digging in the switch hitter, Jeff Lopez. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Right side. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second. So stepping in, Jake Park. First delivery to him on the way. Line down the left field line. But this is going to get fouled. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. dribbled up the line. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. Again, another foul ball. The 0-2 once more. And he fouls this one off. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out the approach either.
Into the box, Rob Spears. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Belted deep center field. McNeil ranging back, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. Around second now, and they still haven't flagged this one down. Spears takes the turn at third. He wants it all, and he's safe at the plate as they take the lead.
The fans are not happy, and I can't blame them. That hit, there's simply no excuse for that, and everyone in the ballpark knows it. We'll see if he can shake it off and get out of the top half of this inning.
And that's in there for strike 1. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Missed with a slider. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Calling for it, Shim. And that's the 3rd out. So just the 1 hit in the inning, but it's a home run that pushes him out in front. On now to the bottom of the second. The RuffRiders are out in front, 1-0. Leading off the inning, Steven Rosales, and they'll need him to get something going here. First pitch of the at-bat. A bouncer to the left side. Spano takes it in. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Time for a look at the defensive alignment for the visitor. And one of the main pieces on this team today is the guy playing shortstop. A ton of range, the ability to go in the hole, set that back foot with a strong arm over to first base. And I know it's going to upset the second.
Belted high and deep into right center. Lopez looks up, and that one is gone. Solo shot to right center, and this ball game is tied at 1.
Well, you can see that he was dialed in on his curve from the second he released it. He saw the spin, knew it was coming back over the plate, and just crushed it. He was tracking it all the way.
Line to the right side, but he'll barely have to move out there and right as he hauls this one in for the second out. Stepping into the box, Lewis McNeil. Here's the first pitch to him. On the ground to the right side. Throw in time, and the side is retired. But a run scores in the inning, and that'll have to be good enough as this solo home run knocks things up. We've played 2, all even at 1 apiece. Into the box now, Ken McClure. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line down the left field line. But this is going to get foul. The windup and the 0-1. Had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Broke out the sweeping slider right there and just missed off the edge. If he would have caught the corner right there, I think he's got a backwards K.
Lifted into the air to shallow center. McNeil comes on now, and he has it 1 down. Now at the plate, Vinny Busby. Here comes the first pitch. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. Now the pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Doyne was right, 2 gone. Digging in for his second at bat, Sergio Urban. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Chopped in front of home plate. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So they breeze through this half of the inning. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. All tied at 1-1. Stepping up now, Rick Kirkland.
Leading off for the Rockhounds. Third
First
baseman,
delivery to him on the way.
Kirkland.
Good breaking ball that time in for a strike. The 0-1 pitch. High and deep to center field. Lopez going back on it at the track. But he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Talk about starting off the inning with a bang. Goodness, when this thing left the bat, I thought it was out of here, and I think he might have too. Only made it to the warning track, but he glides into second base with a leadoff double.
Into the box now, Jared Quintana as he drives a liner to right center. And that'll split the gap as it should be extra bases. The runner from second crosses the plate. It's now a 2-1 ball game. And he is in there with an RBI triple.
Well, that's a big at-bat right there. Not only does he get all the way to third on a triple, but he also drives in the go-ahead run.
Standing in now, Broderick Doyne, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. From the stretch. Liner in there for a base hit. And that will score the runner from third as they'll open up a 3-1 lead.
I got to be honest, I'm shocked he went back to this pitch again. First one, he was on it and fouled it off. Second one, he did not miss.
Stepping in now, Tom Shim, as he'll send a ground ball down to third. One there, on to first, and they get the double play.
Now batting, shortstop, Doug Ramirez.
At the plate, Doug Ramirez, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Here's the first pitch to him. Lifted down the line in left. Urban is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and no one left. 3 innings complete. The Rockhounds are out in front, 3-1. Now to the plate, Brock Lopez comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Doyne is there to put it away for out number 1.
The right fielder, number 2.
Striding into the box, Jason Hatton. He flew out in his last at-bat. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here 0-1.
Hey, he's rolling so far in this one as we head into the middle part of this game. How about 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes? If he continues to do that, he just might finish this one.
And now a pitch on the way. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now.
He's not going to feel good about that at bat, nor should he. You have to want to swing the bat, but he just stood there and looked at 4 straight pitches. Hopefully, we'll see him get a little bit more aggressive next time.
And a strike called at the knees, 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike two.
Thought this middle of the order might give him a fight and put up a little bit of resistance, but that hasn't been the case. He's carving right through them here.
And he looks at a ball, 1-2. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
That was another good pitch and a tough call that could have gone either way. He couldn't get him to bite on it again, so the count's gone from 0-2 to 3-2.
And a long run, but he's there to track it down. Nice range, and the side is retired. Settling in now, Steven was a ground out victim last time. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes this the other way to right, and that'll get down for a base hit. So he goes after the first pitch, and it's early trouble here this half of the inning.
I mean, there's no secret right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants up at the plate right now. They're feeling frisky. They're all pulling the trigger early, and it's working.
In now, Edmund Stewart down the third baseline. A dive, but he can't make the play, and it's down the left field line. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
It's so important, Mark, to start to make quality pitches, and if you don't, this is what can happen. Two batters, two base hits, first and third, nobody out.
Yeah, and you just got to prepare yourself as an offensive player. You're just trying to get the runner in from third. You can't worry about creating a monster inning. Do your job.
On a line, that's a base hit. And that'll plate the runner from third, as with that the lead swells to 4-1. And he's out on a strong throw.
The center fielder, number 2, Lewis.
Digging in, Lewis McNeil. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Lopez moves over. He makes the play. Runner tags and heads for third. The relay, and he'll make it up to third on the fly ball as he's in there now with 2 away.
Third baseman, Rick Kirkland.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Rick Kirkland. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit sharply on the ground. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So 1 run here on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. The Rockhounds lead it 4-1. Now batting, Jake Park. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Jake Park.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Missed with a slider. Softly hit out toward short. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. An early look at the line score here tonight as we play the top of the 5th. And boy, just 1 lone hit for the visitors this evening as they've been taken to task by this starter. Stepping up to the plate, Rob Spears, and he made it exciting early on as he circled the bases with an inside the park home run his first time up. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Popped him up, but this will land untouched. 5th inning here in a 4-1 ball game. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. And now a slider in there for a called 3rd strike, and there are 2 gone now. Striding in, Ty Spanos. First pitch on its way. A slider that he looks at over the outside corner.
All bets are off for the offense right now. This guy's got a low pitch count. He's attacking his zone. They have to get more aggressive. This guy's not going anywhere.
1-1 the count now. That's out to left. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He most certainly does. 10 straight he's retired now as that ends the inning. Digging in, Jared Quintana. He scored after tripling in his first plate appearance. What's he got in store for us here? He's ready. Here's the first offering. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Now back, right fielder, Roderick.
Digging in once again, Broderick Goin. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. Hit hard to short. Throw on to first takes care of him. 2 very quick outs to start the home fifth.
The left fielder, number 3, Tom Shim.
Ready for another shot now. Tom Shim. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Loop down towards short. Leaps and makes a terrific catch. And with that, the side is retired. Another look as he goes way up to get that one at short. The 3 of us are back after this message and a word from our local stations. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Ken McClure. He'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they face other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. McNeil is in pursuit. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Now batting, catcher, Vinny Busby.
Standing in, Vinny Busby. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. And a whiff at a good slider that time. Left field line. But this is foul near the seats. Here's another 0-2. And this is swung on and missed. So it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on. And when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Leaves a slider right over the middle.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face, he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's a long season. You're going to have a lot of ebbs and flows with your offense. Does he take a step back and relax a little bit, or does he call a team meeting right after this one?
Smoke toward third. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Rafael Manzanillo enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 22.
So digging in now, Doug Ramirez. Here's the first pitch to him. Now here's a shot out toward the gap in right center. Around first, digging for 2. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. The relay throw, and he'll get there as he legs out the leadoff triple.
That was not the way this pitcher envisioned the beginning of the game. Going for him wasn't that bad of a pitch. He jumps all over it. Nobody can run it down, and he's standing at third feeling pretty good about himself.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Steven Rosales. He singled his last time up. Little dribbler down the line, but it's foul, strike 1. 0-1 count and the pitch. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. Ramirez at third with nobody out. This is line to left. Base hit, and that'll get a run in.
Boy, he had to be sitting on a fastball, D'Lo, right there, because he pulls this one and gets the barrel to it to drive that runner in from third.
Yeah, Dan, you can tell he was sitting all over it. You don't get to a fastball like that without knowing it's coming. Nice piece of hit.
Edmund Stewart will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the second inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. But this is hauled in by the second baseman.
The batter, number 19, second baseman, Ramon Vega.
Digging in, Ramon Vega. He's set and the pitch. There's a swinging bunt up the line. Fielded cleanly. There's one, but one's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, Lewis McNeil. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. First offering on its way. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Line towards center field. But this will not get down quickly enough as it's pulled in out there in center, and that ends the inning. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. 7th inning coming up. The Rockhounds are out in front, 5-1. Back here on the show. 7th inning straight ahead, but first let's take a look at the game summary for the first 6 innings of baseball. Leading off the inning, Brock Lopez, and they'll need him to get something going here. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
Into the box, Jason Hatton. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0.
So far, this has been a very productive outing. We're into the middle innings of this one, and his pitch count is down, and this might be one of those starts where he can work deep into this game, possibly into the 8th or 9th inning.
The 1-1. Softly hit to the left side. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Now batting, the center fielder, Jeff Lopez.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Jeff Lopez. Here's the first pitch to him. Tough slider down low for a strike. Pitch popped up. Quintana is calling for it. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Hey, it always feels good to win a baseball game, but when you can win one at home in front of your home crowd, all those fans cheering, this is a good win for this team.
Tonight's game comes to an end, 5-1 the final score. The Rockhounds led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Max Stone earns the victory on the mound. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Flezak, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
The final line score for our ball game for the victorious Rockhounds: 5 runs, 10 hits, no errors, left 3 men on base. For the RuffRiders, 1 run on just 1 hit, no errors, they left no runners on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 55 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.